Wow. Wow. Um, yeah, it's been a while since I've seen a tail kicking like that in a series, but wow. I just I did a little hot take talking about the about the game 5 performance that the Edmonton Oilers put on against Dallas, and just how I just man, and just how this series should have been. I mean, this series should have been a sweep. Honestly, I wanted to take a look though at the games here, because I look back here. Now, game 1, Dallas won game 1 6-3. Now, Edmonton was leading 3-1 in the third period. They they should not have lost that game. I mean, they gave Dallas, 3 power plays that Dallas capitalized on all 3 times. Dallas ends up winning that game 6-3, and I thought, well, maybe this series is going to end up being pretty good. Oh, how oh, how little we knew how that was not going to be the case. Because then in game 2, Edmonton shuts out Dallas 3-0. Then in game 3, it's a blowout. It's 6-1 in favor of Edmonton. Game 4, it's 4-1 in favor of Edmonton, and then of course game 5, where they score 2 goals on their first 2 shots, and Ottinger gets pulled, and it went downhill from there. Dallas tried to fight back, but they couldn't. Edmonton was they just were too powerful. They were too overpowering for Dallas, and they outscored the Stars in 5 games. They doubled them up, literally 22-11. They outscored Dallas 22-11 in the series. And the only reason that made that Dallas even had 11 was the 6 spot in game 1. Otherwise, they had 5 goals the rest of the series. 5. From games 2 through 5, they had 5 goals. 5 goals in 4 games. It was crazy. And Mikko Rantanen, I mean, people were talking about, especially through those first 2 rounds, Rantanen's going to be he's front runner for the Conn Smythe Trophy, especially if Dallas can make the run. Because in the first 2 rounds, in 13 games against both Colorado and Winnipeg, in 13 games, Rantanen had 9 goals, 10 assists, 19 points. Unbelievable. And apparently he had a plus 13 in the Colorado series, and apparently a plus 13 against Winnipeg. I mean, you're talking 19 points in 13 games. That's pretty damn good. 5 games against the Oilers, no goals, 3 assists, 3 points. He finished the playoffs a -3. It's almost like, I mean, Edmonton knew how to shut Rantanen down. He knew they seemed to know how to shut him down. I mean, they limited him. The only game that Rantanen was a plus in was he was a +1 in game 1. The other games, he was a -1. He was a -1 in game 2, a -1 in game 3, a -2 in game 4, and then another -1 in the deciding game in game 5. Unreal. The Edmonton Oilers just, I mean, They made Dallas they made Dallas look silly. I mean, it honestly looked like the Dallas Stars didn't even belong on the same ice with the Oilers. I mean, it was unbelievable how dominating the Oilers were over the Dallas Stars. I mean, Dallas went to 6 games last year against the Oilers. This year was 5, and honestly, it only should have been 4 because I mean the series was not close at any point. I mean, none of these scores. I mean, look at these scores. I mean, none of them were close. I mean, it was a total unadulterated tail kicking at the hands of the Edmonton Oilers. It was crazy. I mean, like I said, the first game, Dallas, Dallas, they had the success on the power play. And I don't know. I don't know what happened to Edmonton, if they just lost focus in game 1 or what it was, but they got very they got very lackadaisical, and they turned their 3-1 lead from the third period into a 6-3 loss. But from that point on, Dallas never led. Dallas never led at any point after the third period of game 1. Dallas never led once. I mean, just crazy. I mean, absolutely crazy. I mean, you take away that first game with the 6 goals for Dallas. They've got 5 goals throughout the entire rest of the series. I mean, even you take away the 3 goals from Edmonton from game 1, the score is 19-5. It's crazy. I mean, 19-5. I mean, from game 1, from after game 1, Edmonton outscored Dallas 19-5. That is craziness. And Edmonton making a statement. A statement. Punching their ticket back into the Stanley Cup final against the team they came up just a little short against last year in the Florida Panthers. And I look forward to reviewing, to kind of previewing that series, giving my own little preview of it, and giving a prediction on who I think wins. Man, and selfishly on my part, I wanted to see this rematch because I thought this was an amazing series last year, and especially especially from game 4 on. What a series it ended up being. And I look forward to seeing something like that again. I mean, maybe not one team or the other jumping up 3-0, but who knows? These two teams, they know each other real well, and yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see. So the Edmonton Oilers, they're back in the Stanley Cup final, trying to bring a Stanley Cup back to Canada for the first time since 1993. Can they do it? We got 4 to 7 games. We'll have somewhere between 4 and 7 games to find out. And yeah, so, but I wanted to look at this at the totality of this series, and just it wasn't close. It was not close. This was a clear bad matchup for the Dallas Stars. Now, again, would Winnipeg have made it a better series against Edmonton? Maybe, but we don't know. We don't know because Winnipeg, they couldn't beat Dallas. So I don't know. I don't know what Winnipeg would have been able to do against Edmonton. It might have been a little closer. But then again, maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, after the 6-3 win by Dallas, they got outscored 19-5 from game 2 on, 19-5 in favor of the Edmonton Oilers in the goal scoring department, 22-11 total. And like I said, the 11 gets skewed big time because of the 6th spot that they put up in game 1. Because from that point on, it was an absolute destruction. Absolute destruction. But and yeah, Rantanen. 9 goals, 10 assists, 19 points in 13 games in the first 2 rounds. 5 games against the Oilers. No goals, 3 assists, 3 points. Finished with a -3. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. Hit that like button. Smash that like button. Only takes a second. Definitely helps the channel. Obviously, too, subscribe to the channel. That would be awesome. I would definitely would be very, very appreciated. Also, share the video with everyone that you know. And if you have friends and family out there who love hockey, like you guys probably do, like you guys do, like I do, and they've never seen the channel, let them know about the channel. Tell them the channel's here. And I welcome everybody. I welcome everybody. I'd love to have every hockey fan in the world. I'd love to have you all join me here at Larry's House of Hockey. And yeah, and also also hit that little notification bell that will let you know when future videos are uploaded. And yeah, I'd love to know your guys' opinion on just how badly overmatched the Dallas Stars really were against the Edmonton Oilers. A truly, truly bad matchup for the Dallas Stars. And give me your guys' thoughts on the final. Can Edmonton do it? Can they pull it off? Can they become the first Canadian team to win the Stanley Cup since 1993? Now, obviously, you don't have to comment on that in this video. You could wait when I do my little preview for that series. You could wait and comment there because I'll probably ask the same thing on who you think will win. But yeah, give me your guys' thoughts on this series, because I did not expect an absolute demolishing of the Dallas Stars at the hands of the Edmonton Oilers. I didn't expect that. I did not expect that one bit. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. And like, comment, subscribe, share. I will see you guys later.